Hello? Hello? Anybody home? Hey, how are you? John, Joey, Tarun, welcome. Ben, Sayed, what's up? Everybody home, right? So, nothing to do. Can't go nowhere. It's Forex learning time. Day in, day out. Oh, yeah, yeah. All right. Yeah. So tell me, anybody took any trade last night, today, in the daytime at all? Good job, GC. Yeah, I took it too. 75, yeah. Me, 200. No, yeah. I know. Say it. I mean, I was waiting, and I even tweeted that, what's up, everybody sleeping or what? Because there was no reaction, but it will come later on, slowly, and it is coming on actually. If you see that the USD start to move, it's too late. Friday is gone already, so maybe next, uh, next week. Okay, so it will come down because the thing is, a very bad number. Economy is really, really bad, unless there's something cooking that I don't know, and I'm not the expert of this. So this is the chart, USDX. I made and I posted there that probably gonna make a turn from there. So I see a red candle already, right, in progress. So what? Now let's see what happens here. Okay, so we kind of have like reversal candle already. Yeah, okay. And then the one red candle, and the second is in progress right now. So maybe this is it. It's making a turn from here. So let's see. And if it's going to be doing this, then what will happen? What will happen is that the pound USD, our pound USD, was nicely came down, right, as wave four. So this thing drops here, and that thing goes up, and it started to go up already there, right? So all you got to do is wait, and then you can be a little aggressive in times if you want. Take a risk. Maybe you get lucky, right? So what it is that try to get early in the move. If it's going to be like that, then you have a lot of opportunities. So pound USD, euro USD, when they start to go up, try to get in from 7-minute chart, right, early in the move, see what happens. And if you get knocked out 13 pip, no big deal. It will give you later on 20-minute setup, and then take that one. But the move may come very fast. I'm talking about Monday, not today, right? So and then you might get lucky, and your 7-minute entry may last. So that's one thing to do. So let's go take a look at something. Well, by the way, yeah. So I started my own thing. So remember, it's a question answer session. So start questioning. That Ben, that's oil is out of my jurisdiction. Oil, gold. I see the charts, but oil is basically connected to the Canadian dollar. If the Canadian dollar goes up or down, the oil goes up or down. But really, right now, what happened is that the demand is there is no demand basically. Right, everybody is home, staying home, and then the cars are jammed, and nobody buying oil. So it should be low, but then you never know. So oil, I really don't know, man, to be honest with you. Oil, gold, commodities, I'm not paying attention to them at all right now at this moment. Stock markets dropping big time, I guess, right, and then going up big time sometimes. So very chaotic moves all over the place. So that's why I told you yesterday in the webinar that if you try to look all over the place, that's not the way to do it. So you're gonna be putting yourself in danger. So like I said, if Forex, if it is working for us here, right? So that's an old saying that don't try to fix it unless it's broken. So we're getting look here, bro. Joey took the trade, right? And I took it, and maybe some other, like for example, GC, right? So the trades. Let me. Okay, now this one. Look, this is a setup. This is our classic setup. Joey probably took this one, right, Joey? Uh, Purna, welcome here, first of all. And just let me know when we're going to start the sessions, okay? And then the second is that you're asking WH and all of those numbers. WH means weekly high. Weekly high, W low, WL is weekly low, and monthly H, what am I saying? MH means monthly high, and ML monthly low. Those are the very, very important numbers that you take it from the monthly charts. Open the monthly charts and the templates that I gave you, apply the templates, and then take those numbers and then put it on your 20-minute and 40-minute chart. You will know exactly what the heck is happening. Yeah, well, the spreads are big, but the moves are big also, Mushfiq. If you're worrying about 5 to 10 pip spread, you're gonna miss this kind of thing. Okay, so you're risking 25 pip making 100, you're risking 50 pip making 200 kind of thing. That's the ratio is always there. So the moves are really big, and then we used to do 40 pip, 50 pip, 70 pip, 80 pip trades, a month ago. Now it's 200 pip, 300 pip, pound Nuzi the other day, 290 pip. And then after that, another 150 pip in one day, two trades. So, not really. But the thing is that spread goes, they're not risky, but if you master the strategy, then those entries, and then entries are everywhere, and you're making 100, let's say 50% goes right, right? So you have 10 trades, and then 50% of that means 5 trades goes bad on 20-minute entry. That's 125 pip, right? You lost. But then the other 5 goes average 100 pip. Let's say, I have 200, 150, 300 pip trades. But let's say average, so 5 trades, that's 500. 500 minus 125. That's the game. That's the game. That's, you have to do that. Stick to the, do the calculation, and then, stick to that. Ben, the sound is good. Everybody is listening, and nobody has a problem. So you probably your computer or something. Okay, it's good now. All right. Okay, no problem. Okay, now what are the question? Okay, pound CAD. First of all, remember that video I'm gonna send out to everyone now. Okay, how do you start the trading day? I explained that last video, yesterday, right? What it is that you go on. Let's say let's go there. Pound. Let's go to pound CAD, right? Right, right. Yeah, in this volatile market, and in this volatility, if the volatility is low and the market is slow, we use 33.7 because very not become a move. And then the big moves are the more retracement, right? So it does. So if it goes high and then it retraces deep, and the deep retracement is the 20-minute. So it's very short, small retracement is the one that we call 7-minute. When the moves are not big, it goes small 7 minutes. Right, right. That's good idea. That's good idea. But only a few areas where I was mentioning just now to somebody else that you can try getting in from 7 minutes if you know a proper turn, a point of turn. Let me show you. Well, later on, let's get it over with this here pound cat. Now the pound cat, you open the trade, and then especially when I give you some charts, right? Pay attention to those, right? And because those are the proper setup. But let's take a look at this pound cat. This is what the pound cat was doing. So if we look at this, we have a very big number here, 75.30, and then this candle, the current candle, basically it went there, right? And then was start to come down from there, right? So that keep in mind 75.30, and let's go on a 40-minute, and then we draw that 75.30 and see where the heck is that. 75.30. 75.30, right? So where it is, this is the one, right? So now you see that monthly chart is telling you that since when they're here, time it's since 1996. You can see that it is since then it's in a downtrend, basically, right? So it came down all the way, and then it's a retracement, and probably the move is continue. It's big impulse move and then sideways correction. So basically, it's down, down, down. The weekly chart, and we pick up a number here, which is where the price is close by, and then we go and take a look at the weekly charts more. So now we are not concerned about those numbers. We're concerned about this. So we pick up that 75.30, place it on 20-minute. But you see this band here. What is this? Prices keep trying to hit here, hit here, hit here, and then keep dropping. So this current candle, it did the same thing again. So that is the number. What is the number? 77.59, right? And now we are below these two couple of numbers here, 75.33, and so 77.59. Where the heck is 77.59? Let's go take a look here. 77.59. So you see that when we went up there and we hit and we start dropping, and let me just in case, I'm gonna refresh so that make sure that everything is fine. 73, I'm gonna make it 83. Okay. Now on 83, okay, I mean, okay, this is the number, right? So we hit that and we drop, and then 75.30, we even came below that. So basically today, what happened today? Today's story is that today, see this white dotted line, that's where we started. This is 4.2, and right there is 4.3. So at the end of the 4.2, we were there. Now, do we have a setup, kind of a setup here? We know that we went up there, big number, hit, and then dropping, and then we are breaking below this number again, 75.30. And we went up, this indicates all the way up, right? The blue candle, and you have a reversal candle of all of a sudden. What does that mean? Good afternoon, Patrick. What does that mean? That means that we might be dropping because it's a lower high, indicates all the way up. Yellow is below the black. All the symptoms, right? Coronavirus symptoms are there, right? So our magic ivy symptoms are there. So now what do we have? You're gonna get it, right? So get ready to get it. So after that, what do you look for? Obviously, you look at the 20-minute chart. If you are getting any green light there. So 4.2 at the end of 4.2, just the beginning of April 30th. Sorry, not 30th, but April 3rd, right? So once that happens, and this is the number, this is the level that you have to worry about, 75.30. Now you go on a 20-minute chart and then do the same thing, 75.30. Where the heck is that? And you look for, what do you need? You need a short setup, right? So now this was the area, the high over there at the end of April 2nd, and then we went down below the wave, we went up again, and the same story, so same setup is right there. So we obviously we are breaking. We went down below this and here as well, so we are disregarding this number and we are trying to go down. Here we go up. This is the one that I took, got SL hit, and then again I got in here, and this is where I got here, and this is probably Joey got in here. Okay, so this is how you the 40-minute chart setup. Look for the higher time frame, where the price is going, and then if you have a 40-minute setup and a reversal candle, once you have that and the 40-minute setup in the direction where you want to go, for example, here short, we were expecting a short, 40-minute setup was there, and then what do we need? The same setup on a 20-minute. It's right there. It's right there. Take it. Even if you take this one here, right? It will go down here. You come close to maybe 5 pip risk. It takes you out for 5 pip loss. And after that, again, this is what happened. This is an entry. This is an entry. This is an entry. So you continue taking these entries like that. So the higher time frame is important. This strategy, this is what we have, Magic Ivy system. It's just not that you can trade for between 40 and 20 minutes. You can, but you need to know exactly what's happening. Either wait for the news time, or become expert of few pairs only, and then remember the numbers at least, right? Then you can do it. But then if you want to be like complete expert, then simply draw these numbers from monthly and weekly charts, and then you will see that nothing happens but the ping pong between these numbers. We went up all the way to the high, 77 something, dropped below this number, disregarding it, went up a couple of times, zigzag, and then today this is what happened. I have trades here as well. We did, every time it makes a setup and at a turning reversal candle, and then you go and see if it is going in your direction. If it is going in that direction, take the trade. Simple as that. Knowing fundamentals is still a little bit always better than not pay attention to. Yeah, CAD chart. Let's go take a look at the CAD. But what happened is that what I noticed this morning is that after NFP, nothing happened to USD, but pound started getting weaker. I don't know why, but yeah, these things happens, and you have no idea why. So stick to the game that we have, and you will see the magic there. CAD index. Let me show you the CAD index. Just pay attention to these. Just an idea that what's happening. That's all. Right now, CAD already dropped so much, and it was posting wicks in the bottom. So this week again, it started. It came down to these numbers, 46.70, right, and then it started to go up. Means getting strong. So CAD, pound CAD. Let's take a look at the 40-minute and 20-minute quickly, and you will see what I'm talking about. So here it is. It went all the way down, and then see up, down, up, down, up, down, and then from here it is going up. Where is this line, man? I don't have a line here. I'm looking for the daily open line so that I can identify where the day. Okay, some of those pairs don't have it. Okay, so now see, this is the daily. See, this is today, right? So it bounced here yesterday. It went up, and then it was staying above, and then kind of like a bullish setup here, and it went up to the next level. Simple as that. And then on a 20-minute chart, it will show you how it went, and it was bullish all along, right? So when something's doing this, that means it's going up and it's getting strong. CAD was getting strong, and pound CAD is on the right hand side, so it's gonna push it down. CAD pound CAD is gonna go down. So just take a look. Not much. You just take a look and say, okay, no problem. CAD is getting strong, and then move on. And all the CAD pairs you will see that will do the same thing. Probably USD CAD is going down now. Okay. Can anybody go and take a look and then tell me USD CAD? Maybe today it went down. I didn't see it. CAD monthly. This is what you can find. This is it went up and hit very close to the TL, right? This is a big nice TL, and then we went close and we start dropping, and it's just going to do a little bit of retracement, and I think that we're gonna drop even more. So CAD is probably gonna get strong. Why? You know that for whatever reason, I saw the oil around like $13 a barrel or something, or 26 barrel, right? $26. What was the lowest it went? Yeah. Yesterday spike, but what was the lowest price? 13 or 26? I remember kind of. I don't. 19 to 20. Okay, so now, there was 19, 18, right? So that's very cheap, right? It's oil, man. It's not water. So now water is expensive out there. Everybody buying water, right? So probably water is gonna be 5-gallon thing, $18, $15, $10 maybe very soon. So that's the crude oil, for God's sake. So now it has to retrace. It has to go back a little bit, right? So that's probably profit taking kind of thing. Okay, who's gonna buy oil right now? There is no need of oil right now, right? So that's what the problem is. So be careful, but just see what the heck is happening. If we try to understand this, at least now maybe you can understand, but fundies, the reasoning, I don't have it. To be honest with you, I'm not gonna lie. All right, I don't have it. All right, just today, look what happened. I was expecting that the numbers will come bad and then the USD is going to get weaker. What the heck happened? Nothing. For a couple of hours, it was just there. Like there was no news at all, right? So, I said, okay, forget it. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, Joey. See, you can't even find toilet paper right now. And you can buy oil. It's so cheap, just buy how many barrels you need. They will deliver it tomorrow at your door. Right? And nobody wants it. Toilet paper, you can't find it. Oh man, things change very fast, drastic, in a blink of an eye. Right? Today is something, tomorrow is something else. That's how it is, man. Yeah, that's how it is. So anyway, so this is what the CAD is happening. So CAD, pound CAD. Understand now? Simple. And all the other now, for example, now I'm gonna show you what's happening now. Okay, we can get ready, right? So this is what happened already, but what is going to happen, and then show me the trades tomorrow. Okay. Right, Cloud. That's what it is. You always pay attention to 40-minute chart, and if you have the 40-minute setup, is the gold mine. This is what's happening, right? So I was expecting that it's gonna make a turn. It's slightly, it's a little drop, couple of red candles so far, and this Friday night, so it's not gonna move anymore. But it's gonna drop. It's gonna drop, right? So if it is start to drop, the USD is gonna get weaker, right? Okay. Now, last week on Sunday, I gave you guys a couple of charts, and I posted it on the Telegram as well. One of them was, let me see if I can get, for example, one was a pound, right? Pound USD. And this is the chart, right? So I said it's going to come here, and exactly that it already is there and then bouncing, right? I gave you the chart. I posted the current chart over there on the Telegram that it's going to be going to the upside from now, right? Based on this information, and that happened. But that, like wave 4, idea was the wave 4, and wave 4 is always complex, nasty, very, weird, whatever you can say, but it's very difficult to trade, and that's exactly what it shows, right? It's characteristic. But finally, I think it's finished, and now we're probably gonna go up for. Now another chart I gave you was CAD, USD CAD, right? And you know what happened to that? It went up nice and clean to the upside, right? But the chart I want to show you and discuss right now is this. This is the one I gave you, USD franc. Even though very seldom I trade this chart, but this pair. But it was a nice setup, so I said okay, USD based. So I made the chart that maybe I saw around 61% is going to drop and then bounce, and I used the fib all the way bottom from there, not from this point. So it is start to bounce right exactly where it was, and then it start to go to the upside. And then I use the fib from here. So what I'm going to show you is this: that what happened after that to this chart is it went here, right? Nice and clean, going to the upside right from there. So I use the fib from here. It says, okay, what is it? I said, okay, oh my God, that's 75%. That means it's probably going to go back to 38% and make the turn, or 23% and make the turn. These are the two areas that it usually comes, turns around and then go back, comes down towards 127% to make a butterfly pattern. So I was watching it, and then it went up 38% cross, and now what? Where is it now? Anybody tell me? This is where it is. Okay, and then I made this chart. I didn't post yet, so I'm showing it to you guys now, and then I'll post it on the Telegram for everybody else. So now it's a very, very nice and beautiful, by the book calculated 78%, 23%, and this big number is also there. I forgot to write down what it is. 90 and 97, 87, right? And now kind of placing a reversal candle, then comes the end of the Friday, right? Trading day and end of the week, and nothing is going to happen now. But this is a very, very classic, chart here, ready to go. And all the others I will make on over the weekend, and then show you guys 40-minute charts, maybe Aussie USD, Aussie USD, right? USD CAD, all of those. They're all going to move. So this is, right in front of you. It's all nicely calculated and perfectly made, a nice pattern by the book. So pay attention to that. And how do we get in? Okay, let me just okay, pound Mushfiq is asking pound cat entry. Here, this is the entry here. This was the high on the 40-minute chart. After that, it dropped, reversal candle, and then gave you the short entry, and you take it, right? And Joey took this one. So, and then you could have taken all of those, right? Yeah. Many others were right there, right? And some other pairs as well. Euro USD was dropping, and I held it for 2 days because that stupid thing just moved very slow. So you have to, give it a chance to go to move, right? It's not like pound carry pound, they go 200. I got 150 there, but in 3 days. Yep. So let's go back. So this is one other chart. And how do you do? How do you get in this? That's the key, right? So again, if you look at this 20-minute chart right now, what's happening? See, it came down, and then remember, every 40-minute setup will first give you a 20-minute setup the opposite way, right? So either we take it or we don't take it, right? Even if you take it and it doesn't work out, and then the 40-minute chart, so not to worry, because you lose 20, 25 pip, and then if once it gives you a short, for example, if you go long here and then it drops here, well, okay, your SL hit, but then it goes up and then make your short setup, take that and then cover your thing, and then another maybe 90, 100, 200, 150 pip trade, right? So you can always cover that, no big deal. But what I'm saying is that take an aggressive, like entry, and I'm gonna try, and I'm gonna tell you guys, just try, don't be afraid. So 40-minute chart is there, and this. So take a look and then see if you can get a 7-minute short entry, right? That's aggressive entry. But if not, just wait, because we all have seen already right now that the USD is going to drop. The 40-minute chart, the fourth wave is finished, and we're supposed to drop for wave 5. Friday is finished, so we cannot trade right now. And USD weakness coming up, and the USD franc is making a nice short setup and a nice harmonic pattern. So, and the big level there. So everything is pointing towards short. So don't take this 20-minute long. Simple as that, right? Wait for the short setup. It will show up. And if it doesn't show up and if this thing continue going to the upside, what do you lose? You probably miss a move, but you don't lose anything, right? And missing a move is better. Why? Because you don't want to go long at the end of the top of the move, right? This is like everybody's saying, this is a very old saying that buy the dips and sell the tops, buy the dips, right? So anything, if anything that you want to do here, you want to sell because it went up nice and clean in ABC fashion to the upside, right? So we need a short setup here. So we will wait, and then once the market reopens next week, it will come down here and will give you a short setup. So this is one of the chart, very good, nice and clean chart. And then you can see, let me close these because it's gonna mess up my. Okay, now the heck. Okay, now. Right, yeah. These pairs. So let's go take a look at the pound USD, exactly what it's doing, and you'll see that it is ready to bounce now. My wave 4 is finished, nice and clean. It's a little shy, but that's how it is. S3 was there in the way. I was expecting that it will come and hit the TL and then go up, but this is, and maybe tomorrow when the market opens up next week, it may drop here first, hit this 2194 and the TL, and then go up. Okay, that is a possibility, right? So, but we don't go in the market unless what we find our setup, right? This is what we got. Me and Joey, and the other day Adam got a very beautiful trade, and other people, they always send me email and the chart that this is what I got, that's what I got. I'm doing one-on-one with someone, so I ask him, and he says, yeah, he got it. He got the USD franc today as well for 40 or 50 pip. So yeah, the setups are there, and then they are taking it. Simple as that. When the market opens up. So now, 20-minute, can we go long here right now? No, we are anticipating that we're gonna get long, and the long is gonna go up, and it's gonna bounce. But our system says no, not right now, buddy. Wait and wait for the confirmation. And that's the beauty that wait. Just like I just showed you, pound cat 40-minute chart. Did I go short from the top from 77 area? No. It dropped 200 pip already, so and start to go below 75.30 or like around 75.80 or 75.50. That's where I got my short setup after 100, 150 pip, 200 pip drop. So similarly here, we have to wait, see if we, this turn happen here, yellow and black, and then you get a proper setup. Okay, and the setup with this indicator all the way down, and the yellow is above the black, and you have a higher low, not lower low, higher low, right? So after that, you can gladly take a long on this one or any other USD pair. Right, but are you taking, the question is, are you taking the trade? That's what it is, right? So that's why if right now, to be honest with you, when somebody asks me about the oil, so I look at it, and then what are you gonna see? There is a big drop in the straight line, and that's it. No pattern, no Elliott wave, nothing is there right now, and no technicals there, and it's just purely fundies or the big boys, whatever they want to do. So the best thing you can do if you want to trade those things is just use this system like I'm showing you. Find the turning points and then start to get in. Okay, if the oil is dropping and now it's going up, right? So look for a buy signal, our buy setup, right? Long setup. And if it doesn't give you a long setup and start dropping again, then it will give you short setup, right? As long as you know what the oil settings are. I even forgot, but I have somewhere written. I don't trade gold or oil. I make the chart for other people, but I don't. I'm too busy here in Forex. So, and then, like I said, that if it's not broken, then why fix it, right? Why look somewhere else? If you have bread and butter right in front of you, I don't want to, look into other people's plate, right? Let them eat. So I'm eating my thing. So, and my tummy is full, so no, no more greed. So this is what it is. And look, this one is probably gonna go up, right? And we saw already, and the 40-minute chart, nice and clean. It already start to bounce in blue candles, and may continue around 61% for wave 5. And after that, it's supposed to drop again, by the way, right? Just like USDX, so it will go up. So what's the next question? And let me just go back, go up and see if I can find any question. Okay, I just showed that one. Okay, pound CAD, I showed the entry already. CAD index, I showed it there. But yeah, CAD index, it's just not, no pattern or anything. It's just that it's just dropping and then it's there. And then it was, after dropping, it was just bouncing. Now, so like I said, yes. So I gave the chart. This one I gave you the USD CAD. How about you, Euro Pound? What the Euro Pound is doing? Oh yeah, yeah. USD franc. Oh, okay. I posted it. I forgot. Yeah. Yeah, the game is gonna start, Monday and Tuesday. Not everybody. Not every day is Sunday. We don't do it Sunday anyway. We are closed, buddy. Okay, the EJ is interesting whole week. Okay, EJ. What did it? Where's my 40-minute chart? It's not there. Well, then just a minute, 40-minute chart has disappeared, man. Okay, it's true. So where is the chart? That's 20-minute chart. And oh no, that's pound index. I made the chart, I know, I remember. But anyway, forget it. So yeah, okay, now, so any other question? Well, you're talking about pound strength, but I see this EJ. Yeah, pound strength you can say, but euro weakness is also playing game here. Let me show you the euro is constantly going down, and probably gonna go a long way to the downside. Because we had a triangle there. Remember, monthly chart has a triangle, and I remember I said my chart. Well, I'm not gonna go too far back, but you know that's here. I made a chart that we're gonna come down here for D, and then we go up for E, and once it's finished, we're gonna be going down for like A, B, and then C to the downside size of this. Probably that's what happens, and in probably a couple of years there. But the thing is that that's exactly what's happening. It happened, and we bounced from here. We went up. Didn't touch quite, this sloping TL. But I remember I said that probably 3608 is going to stop it, and then we got stopped there, right? And then it is turning, and this is the number. These are the number. Remember that yesterday I told you guys that this is the key. These two numbers, 2901 and 2817. What are we doing now? 2847. So we are below this and above this. Ping pong. Okay, so let's see which way it goes. If we are going to go to the upside, which I seriously doubt, we must go above 2901. But if not, we're going to go down and hit this. We already hit that probably. And then we just pulled back 2817. Let's see, it is 2847, but the lowest we did was 2768, by the way. Okay, so on a 40-minute chart, how does it look? Okay, so now you see this here beautifully coming down. So if next week probably it went down quite a bit, so maybe it's gonna bounce a little bit, retrace, and then if my triangle is holding and is it good, then euro is in big trouble. Exactly around. You see that? What the heck? Okay, no. This is right. All right, so it was, see this, the 61% bounce, right? So it goes up, and if you can consider this, for example, as point B, X, A, B, and then this is C, then usually, if it is 61%, and if it goes beyond 78%, usually it goes and at 78% would be a nice girdle pattern, right? We call it a girdle pattern. But failed girdle makes what? Anybody? When girdle fail, then it turns into, oh, come on, man. No one? No. What do we call it? A crab pattern. Crab pattern is that your B point is 61%, and then it goes all the way to 161%. If it's going to go there or not, time will tell, but we are breaching this level here, 2817, right? We just saw it. We went below it. Then we are just retracing. Of course, that's a Friday characteristic, right? So Friday specialty here, getting pulled back a little bit, and then may continue on Monday, Tuesday, and hit this area here. So that would be a nice, a pattern which will give us a wave 4. So that's basically, this is like, I would say this is wave 1, this is wave 2, this is wave 3, followed by wave 3 is not finished yet, 1.618, that's where it's probably going to finish, make a pattern, goes up for wave 4, and then drop for wave 5 a little more, and then that would be wave 1 finish. And then it will go ABC correction to the upside. After hitting here, it will go A, B, and then C, 61% somewhere here, and then big wave will be coming down. And that's what this triangle is all about. We need to go down all the way. Okay, and with this pandemic is going on right now, and Europe is all messed up. Everybody is messed up, but the euro is hitting hard, right? Italy right now. So let's see what happens, man. Everything is just messed up nowadays. I never thought that, I will see something like that in my life. Who would have thought? We think that, oh my God, we're living in the best of the country in the world, and everything is fine, it's secure, and boom, that's what happened. And now we can't even go. It's like a war zone. You can't go out because the bullet is gonna come and hit you. I'm trying to make a helmet now at home with my cap, and I'm gonna I found the plastic, hard plastic here, so I'm gonna bend it, and then I'm gonna attach it to my head so that I will have a hard plastic covering right in front on my face. So when you go out, the mask will not do. The mask will not save you. Okay, be careful, because these droplets, they go as far as 10 feet, and even even somebody's talking and breathing, they can go to 2.5, 3 feet. That's right. So if you are shopping somewhere, and if someone is a cash register, you have to go there, right? You can't just take the stuff and go out. That's called stealing, right? So you end up in jail. So don't do that. So you have to pay, right? So if cash register guy or girl not wearing anything, and she will say hi, hello to you, and this and that, she's got to start talking, and she's not more than 2 feet usually, right? So good chance that the droplets will come in, even if you're wearing the mask. These droplets, they can go through your eyes, your ear, God knows from where else. Right? So at least you have to, cover these holes here on your face, right? I would say nobody talking about the ears, but I would say that just be careful, right? Cover your ear as well. So, you're right. And then yeah, the person looking in is working nice and clean, but she or he may have the virus already, and then she will give it to you. So don't put your life on risk, and find something and cover, like a plastic or hard plastic. That is the only thing is gonna, even if you can't find mask right now, right? Medical mask out, out of the market right now, so you can make at home, maybe out of cloth. That's not gonna do any good. This thing can penetrate that. So, or at least it's stay there, and then you touch your mask, and it comes in your hand, and then you scratch your face. That's it, right? So hard plastic, which you can wash it later on, washable, and make something. Be creative. So that is like just like a helmet. In front of the helmet, you have some a plastic thing, and that's it. So that then the droplets not gonna come through that. Yeah, and then wear vinyl gloves, right? Plastic, vinyl, or anything, and then throw them, and then wash your hands whenever you go out. So I made my schedule that once a week I go out different stores and get my stuff, whatever, and then come back. Yeah. See, nowadays, if you have to take a revenge or something, right, with somebody, you don't have to have a gun or shoot. Just go close and then sneeze. That's it. And run from there. Yeah. Okay. All right. So back to topic, man. Right. So now this is a Euro index monthly chart, right? And hopefully it will continue. If it goes below 28.17, it's going back to 24.32, 24.29, and then if you break this, then God knows where it's gonna go, right? A long way to the downside, long way to the downside. So that's why the euro is all the euro pairs, dropping. Um, so all right, so let's go take a look at the yen index, and then see what yen pairs are doing on the back of the yen index movement. Let's see what happens. So yen index is right there. It dropped here, right, in this 50-38 area. Then it went up, and now again it is coming down. So this one, it went above this first 58, 51.40, 51.17. So I thought we probably gonna go back up to 52.52. Let's take a look at the 20-minute chart, and this is how it is. So it's a drop here and a couple of times. This is the 50.38, right? So it start to go up, and then I thought maybe we're gonna hold on to this 51.40 and then go. But look what's happening right now. We are below this number, and even below this the other number. What is the other number there? 51.17, and we are now doing what? 51.26. So we are just above that, but we are below 51.17. So that's the ping pong going on in these numbers, and but be very careful, because look, this was a down move, right? And we bounced from the lowest number, 50.38. So we went up, and then this is kind of a retracement. It could be just a retracement, and after this, if next week, if we start to go up, right, and then we go back above 51.40, then we're definitely going to 52.52, and maybe beyond that. Okay, but the question is that if we go above it, so that's where the heck the chart? Okay, so we have to make sure that we are going to the upside. So far, when it was dropping, what will happen to the yen index? They're gonna be dropping, right? But is it right now bouncing from here? What is this? Probably 50% already. 61. Wow, exact touch 51, and that is dangerous. Dangerous means good news, very good setup. When you find something like an exact touch to the pip at 61%, that means it's gonna give you a bounce. So it already, we see some blue color here, so it is bouncing, right? So where to go first? 23% line at least, right? We may drop from there again if it holds, right? And 78% is coming around where? 50, 68 level. So that is the possibility of making a girdle later on. But first thing first, if we stay above this and go above 51.40, going back to 23% line, 51.79, and then all those pairs will be, from now on, they might be going to the upside. So let's go take a look at a couple of pairs and see what happens. For example, pound yen. Let's see what happens. If it is giving us some kind of bullish setup. Okay, see, this one is telling you that, my take, the last time I made the chart was that it's going to drop from there to there, but it came down all the way, hit this TL, and then pulled back, came down again, hitting the TL again, and went up, right, to this level, whatever the level is, the fib level here, 61%. And then a small, this candle right now, a small candle, a reversal candle, black candle, bearish candle, but actually what it's doing, let me just refresh the chart, because I don't want to show you the wrong chart here. 142, 133, same thing. Okay, now, so see, it's not budging to the downside at all. That's a small little candle here, and then it is bouncing from red line. So if we stay above here, 40-minute, and then it gives you what, 20-minute, what do we need? 20-minute long setup, right? Then here you can see how nasty it is, just sideways completely. So you don't want to test something like that. But the chances are that if yen start to bounce, we just saw the yen index, right? So this will go up and then give you a long setup, right? Maybe pound will get more weaker than yen, then it will drop. Maybe, right? So that's another way to look at it. And then let's see, for confirmation, a couple of other charts we look at it. For example, how about Aussie yen? Okay, now yen start to go up means yen is gonna get weaker, right? You know that, I hope. So this is what Aussie yen did, and well, yen pairs are not doing very good. I don't like them here. The pound pairs are even USD pair are better right now. That's what happens. One day, you know, 1 week something is, you know, yen pairs are just shining all over the place, and then other pair not doing anything. Basically, just drop monthly chart. Look at it here. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. No, nothing is making sense here. Not in a glimpse. Let's the euro yen. Let's take a look at the euro yen. If euro is weak, yen start to get weak, then that pair is not gonna go nowhere. Whoops. Okay, euro yen. You see this euro yen weekly? It is sitting at this junction here, 1638. This band here, right? Yellow band, and we hit the band. We went up. Second try again, we went up. Then third try, and we bounced a little bit, but kind of just still sitting there. Why? Because the euro weakness, we just saw the euro weakness is too much here, right? So maybe I think that is going to retrace here a little bit and then go to the downside. But if yen gets weaker, then we have a problem, right? So this between yen right now is a little confusion, Mushfiq. It's a little confusing right now. So let's see what happens over the weekend. I'm gonna sit down and then look deep into these pairs, and then if I find some setup like just you know, Frankie, right now I saw something very good, a good setup, then I made the chart, right? So just like that, USD yen, USD weakness, because of the weakness, USD yen should be going down. So let's see what happens. Okay. All right. So this thing start to come down. And now this is the one that is giving you some hope, some kind of setup, right? And now here you can see that the 40-minute beautiful short setup is in place. Now our weekly chart is what? This. This. Okay. So our weekly chart is this, that we're gonna be dropping after, again, just like euro index, right? Euro index triangle. On a monthly chart, we have this same triangle, exact same kind of triangle. On a weekly chart of USD yen, we have A, B, C, D, E. After that, it's dropping. It was dropping, but it went up a week before the last week. What happened the first time? First volatility when it started after Corona. So it went back and touched that TL and this level 110.51 again. And I said it's going to drop again because the triangle has to be, you know, play it out. So it's going to play out again, and we start dropping. So this black candle last week and current week, just a little retracement. That is making a what? Last week and little ABC correction after this drop. Beautiful short setup here. Right? So that will come out, and the price will come out from here. And on a 20-minute chart, can we go short here? No. So what are we going to do? We're going to wait for a 20-minute short setup after 108 to 118. Well, almost same thing. Okay. So everything is same here. And 20-minute, well, yeah, okay. So 20-minute right now is bullish, right? So we will wait for 40-minute is nice and clean bearish here. So and 20 minutes since it went up to make a short setup, so it's bullish, but let's wait for a short setup when the week starts, and it's gonna go down. So at least we have one of those yen pairs giving you some you know, short entry, giving that the your chart of USD index plays out, okay, for wave 5 to the downside. If we start dropping, this will drop. your USD franc, that will drop. And like you said, your USD CAD. Let's see what happens there. I made the chart that it's going to go up. It went, right? And then after that, CAD started getting strong. So it's probably dropping as it is. And with the USD weakness, it's going to drop even more. Here, so this was my chart, the one I gave you, right? That from here is going to go up. So basically, it went up and then sideways, right? Now we need USD weakness. Boom, it's going to drop. So let me see, where's the chart that I gave you? All right, so this was the chart, right? That is going to bounce from here, either bounce right from here or come down a little bit more, 88%, and then bounce. So it went right from there. I'm going to shrink it a little bit more. So this is how what happens now. Now, if you look at it, this is exactly what's it's doing exactly what pound USD is doing right now, right? Very nice correction, look like ABC. But with the little bit of help from Fundy, we see that USD weakness is about to come and CAD is getting strong. So the chances are that this is not a correction, but it is like wave 1, 2, and 1, 2, and followed by wave 3, 4, 5 to the downside. So this thing is small triangle here, a nasty triangle or whatever it is the key to, we must watch this very closely. And the move on this one will base on the USDX. USD start dropping, then it will start dropping. It is right now, even though here it is still already bearish. So tricky, but not impossible. Just have to watch a little bit first. And if you look at the 20-minute chart, you already have a nice, beautiful short setup. And here, 40-minute is also bearish. It's everything is all the other MAs are below the red line, so that is bearish. Okay, so this is when this happens, it's powerful. Well, something a lot of times what happens is not a lot, but sometimes what happens is that the 40-minute is bullish, and then 20-minute making a bearish setup. Here, 40 is also bearish, and 20-minute is obviously making a nice bearish setup. So it might just drop from here. Okay, and if it start dropping to the downside, then you can easily take the trades based on what's happening here. 43.20 that stopped here before, we drop here, so and then we went up again and we got pushed down, and then this time we went up a little bit, we got very close to it, and now maybe it's getting stopped because of the USD weakness, and will come down again. And it's a pretty nice decent long trend, and then it went sideways, and then went up a little bit. And basically I was thinking when it was here, I was thinking that it's going to drop and go down here actually, but it went up because of the USD strength you saw it a couple of weeks ago, right? But it's not there anymore, right? That thing is finished, and now it's USD is normal now, but it's not going to be normal too long, because there was like 3.8 was unemployment, and I think the number came out like 4.4 something. That's very bad. And this number, this unemployment, it does not give you immediate reaction in the price that the same day when it comes out. And maybe that's the reason. But NFP number was too bad as well, so I don't understand. But unemployment number, their effect kicks in like the following week, and then the next week, and then it stays like a month or 2 months, continue. So with that bad number, means unemployment went up like almost like 0.4, so it's going to be bad, very bad effect on the USD. So that's why I'm thinking that it's probably in the long run, maybe from next week to maybe a month or 2 months, USD probably going to get weaker and weaker, and then those things, those setups will play out. So USD yen, CAD yen, no, not CAD yen, man. USD, USD yen, USD franc, and USD CAD will go down, and the other four pairs involving USD might be going to the upside. How about Aussie USD? No, no, no. See, yeah, okay. You send me the email too, Joy. That's good question. Here, let me just show you that Aussie USD, and this is a big number here, and 6006 and 6072. We came, we hit, we went back, way down there, and then we went above this number, but now we are going down again. And if you go down below this, then these are the couple of numbers that we are going down here. But with the USD weakness, what do you think that's going to happen? Let's quickly, okay. So this is right now, you see, um, okay, that is not going along with my analysis. So 1, 2, very nice, wave 3, and this could be wave. Let me just shrink it, man. See, Aussie USD doesn't give you much of this 40-minute chart. I don't know why. Yeah, it's setting up for bullish, but with the USD weakness, yeah, it can go to the upside. Right now, it is, kind of like, but all in all, it is like bearish correction. This is an impulse wave. This is a correction wave. Right. Well, this is one of those confusion chart. So I'll look into that later. Okay. Now, Joey, um, okay. For example, I was looking at the USD CAD a little while ago, right? So I changed the profile. I closed that down, and then I came here. And then did you see what I did immediately? The first thing I did is the 5-minute chart, boom, 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 correct it, and then do my analysis, right? And if you do that, and then you see it, and if there is a setup or whatever, if you want to see it, fine, thank you. And then leave it. Now, USD CAD, am I looking at the USD CAD right now? No, right? Unless you open a profile at the time of the news, yes, only then, maybe for hour, 2 hour, right? Do that. Maybe keep refreshing every 15-20 minutes, and that is a little bit of work. Once the effect of the after an hour of the news, then the thing slows down a little bit, and then it starts going normally, right? So then, if you are continue watching that profile with 6 charts in it, then maybe every hour you want to just change or refresh them. Don't have to be every single exact 15 minutes. Okay. But if you are doing the analysis like I'm doing, obviously that thing is gone. Now this one, I saw it, I refreshed it, I saw it, I don't like it, and I says, like, you know what, I'm just gonna go and look something else. So then what the heck you're gonna refresh? Nothing. Aussie USD is out of the way. New USD comes in. As soon as you open the chart, you refresh, and then you do your analysis or whatever. If you like it, fine. If not, then move on. Okay. So yeah, but at the time of the news, at least if you are sitting there to trade, what are you gonna do? Listen songs or dance? No, just keep doing. Refresh every 15 minutes. You have a 5. Let me show you how long it takes. Right, the 5-minute chart. You go click, right click, indicator, double click, close the damn thing. This is refreshing. That's it, right? And then go next 5 minutes, right click, indicator, double click. Just make sure that the numbers are right. Yeah, 58, make it 68, close it. That's it, right? So this is how you do it. Uh, Okay, so what else? What else? Anything else? Wave 4 of what? Oh, no, I didn't like that chart, but yeah, it could be a retracement, but it looks like, see, what the problem is, wave 4 is finished, and then wave 5 is gonna come down. But the thing is, I'm looking at the USD weakness, right? So if that is happening, then I have to justify that this pair is not gonna go down; it's gonna go up, and then it's like a clash of the information. You know that the pair is saying that I'm gonna go down, but Fundi saying, a USD index saying that it will go up, and the USD will get a start, but for wave 5, it need to go down a little bit, right? So maybe what will happen is that Aussie is going to get more weaker than USD, and then it will go down for wave 5, and when the USD start getting strong, then it will go down even more further to the downside. I hope you understand what I'm saying. The other currencies sometimes, like for example, pound USD today. Even after the news came out, right? If USD would be getting weaker, then pound would not come down for wave 4 finishing. So what happened? USD didn't do anything. Instead, pound went weak, and that pair went down and very close to my wave 4 finish, the trend line. Now, if USD gets weaker, that's common sense that pair is going to bounce from there, because the wave 4 is finished, wave 5 to the upside will come, right? So the news came out for USD, but pound got set up. That's what happens sometimes. So maybe Aussie USD, because of the USD, nothing happened today, and because of the Aussie, it will do his wave 5 to the downside, and then later on, or maybe is gonna go down there, and then when USD will finish its wave 5 to the downside, then it will start to go up, and at that time, Aussie USD will start dropping. Not now. Am I saying something right or just blabbing around? I don't know even. So, but that's what I'm saying. That if you look at too many things, that's what happens. Okay. So, but luckily I remember the numbers and everything. I know what I'm talking about. But sometimes the way I say it, that it might, to you, maybe it feel like some, garbage or something. But then that happens most of the time, right? When I make the charts, I made 4 charts last Sunday, and they all went in my way. So far, so good. It USD index, pound, USD CAD, USD franc, and even euro. Maybe there was something else, I don't know. So now see. Bitcoin, I said that it's gonna go up. It is going up. That's all I know. But I didn't see for the last few. What the heck is that? Oh, that's a monthly chart. I was making it. I started to do some, paying some attention to it, but then, man, too much to do. You see, I said that it's gonna come down a little bit and then go up, if you remember. So it came down. I was pointing way to the downside, but it just came down a little bit, and then after that, it's just keep going to the upside. That's the setup was on a weekly chart. This is the setup. So it's gonna go up. It is above 64, 61. So next is 73. That's it. All of these numbers are gone already. They are history. Nothing there to stop unless this number. Actually, when we went up to that number and then pulled back right now, right? This week so far, you see that the high of this candle is 72.51. So 73.17 never got touched here, right? So we may bounce one more time next week, and then we probably gonna find support here. 64.61, is that the one that we are finding support? 64.61 is right there, right? No, so we haven't got to that point, and 68.93 is right there, and probably 70 is up there. No, it's not. 73. What was that? 73 something. 73.17. So you can mark that over there. 73.17 probably will be the next time, next number. 73.17. Right. So we bounce from here. We're gonna say hello to that number. That's all I know. God knows. And now I don't know. But I heard that they were talking about in the U.S. Making some kind of like digital currency. I don't know how true it is, but and what they're gonna do it. But eventually, Joey, I think that this world is, if we're still alive, and the humanity is not wiped out because of this corona, then we're probably gonna see, these one of these electronic currency, and this paper money will be out of the market. Okay. Yeah. Well, you can make your own coin too, Joey. Make a Joey coin. Right? Bitcoin. That's Bitcoin and Joe coin. Joe coin, right? Joe coin. That's a nice name. All right, guys. So I'm gonna go now. It's almost hour and a half right now, right? Okay. So let's see. Let's see. If I feel like, I'll send you another call for tomorrow as well. If not, then we have Sunday, right? Let's do it on Sunday then. Okay. So yeah, sitting home, I'll do more and more, every other day, maybe couple of days consecutive, like we did yesterday and today. So just ask questions, and then like for example, it's good that you see the pairs and everything. Hey, by the way, look, if somebody, I don't know if you guys pay attention here or not. Oh man, see, Bitcoin is actually what I notice in that Bitcoin is moving very, very nicely between the numbers, the Fibonacci. Um, if I use this one here, yeah, see, it's not the perfect harmonic calculation there, but it is like a butterfly kind of pattern here, and then it just dropped, but probably it's gonna continue going to the upside to this number here. Anyway, so I'm gonna go off now and talk to you guys maybe tomorrow, if not Sunday. Okay. The brick setting here, you see the chart saying it's 10,000 for this chart, and what the heck is that? 50 hour. Let me see on the 5 minute. I forget myself, man. The one chart is the 10,000, and the other chart is 15,000. Yeah, probably. Okay. I don't know how it is, but it's a Bitcoin, so it's different calculation. But I changed the value, and then I see that if the setups are good and takeable, so that's what it is. Yeah. So I end up with this 10,000 and 15,000. Yeah. Okay. So I have 10,000, and probably this one is 15,000. No, this looks the same thing. And there is this 50 I made. 250 hour, 50 hour. So yeah, so these are the two right now, and you can always change and then see if you get get the feeling. If you want to scalp it, make a short time, right? And instead of 1,000, that make it and see the 800, 700, 600, which one you feel good about, and then take it from there. Okay, I don't pay attention too much to this Bitcoin here. Okay, so I'm gonna close it now and talk to you guys on Sunday, hopefully.